Altogether a pleasing picture. Wouldn't you agree? My name is Miles Park Romney. When Brother Brigham's worsening rheumatism and his desire to hasten the construction of the St. George Tabernacle moved him to buy the James Chesney Home, now incorporated into the south end of this structure, as a winter residence, he asked my father, Miles Romney, to draw up plans for a substantial addition to this home. Brother Brigham knew my father from his work on the Nauvoo Temple and called him to be the assistant architect and lead carpenter on the St. George Tabernacle. But in 1871, my father was completely consumed with advancing that work and would soon simultaneously begin construction of the St. George Temple. So it fell to me to become the supervisor of the building of the Brigham Young Winter Home and serve as lead carpenter here. And when you're serving the prophet, you do your best work. Come, let me show you. Because we couldn't obtain the hardwoods we would have preferred to use, our craftsmen hand-grained the local pine to closely resemble those hardwoods. My wife's father, Thomas Cottam, was a turner, so his lathe was employed in making the balusters and the spindle-backed chairs for the home. The railings and stairways are a Romney specialty, as you also see in the tabernacle's spiral staircase. You may ask, why such a spacious parlor for just Brother Brigham and his wife? Well, apart from his love of hosting social gatherings, Brother Brigham was president of a church that was approaching 100,000 members at the time, and he needed a place to accommodate the near constant stream of visitors from both within and without the church. And a goodly number of those visitors were from his own large family. But in reality, during the 4 winters that Brother Brigham lived here, the headquarters of the church was not in Salt Lake City, but was here in St. George. And though this home did not approach the size and grandeur of the Beehive House in Salt Lake City, it did provide a comfortable and attractive place to receive guests. And it was furnished with the same type of fine furniture that Brother Brigham himself made during his earlier days as a woodworker. Above us is the bedchamber, where Brother Brigham spent most of the first month he lived here, recovering from the rheumatic pains brought on by the harsh winters of Salt Lake City and from the rigors of the journey here. Below us is the basement, and beyond that door is the original James Chesney home, which now includes the kitchen, dining area, pantry, and 2 upstairs bedrooms. Later, when Brother Brigham found that official church business was infringing on his family's privacy, he had us build this separate office and a telegraph station just to the east of his winter home. There's so much more to see and do and know here. Come visit, be my guest. Perhaps you'll see our St. George Dramatic Association, of which I am president, present The Lady of Lyon, or The British Slave in our nearby social hall that Brigham Young enjoyed so much. But most importantly, let me help you come to know the man whose vision and foresight created hundreds of towns and cities, including this one, my mentor, advocate, and friend, Brigham Young.